Good morning. This is your Thursday edition of Good Morning KU. I'm Lauren Davidson.
And I'm Caitlin Colhane. So there's a ton of great stuff going on in Lawrence this weekend. You know, besides the basketball game, obviously, on Friday, there's
Very exciting.
A really cool act that's coming to Lawrence, and it's called the Found Footage Festival, and it was found by Joe Prickett and Nick Prewer. And basically what they do is they find old VHS tapes either at garage sales or yard sales or even Goodwill, and I think even possibly I read in the dumpsters, so I don't know. But
Oh, wow.
So they find these old VHS tapes. You know, no one watches VHS anymore, and so they're probably, you know, really old from like the 80s or before, and so some of them can be really crazy but also really funny. So they play these videos, and it's a comedy routine, so they make, you know, funny remarks while the videos are playing and the audience is watching, and it's a really good show. And so it's featured in the Kansan. It's coming up this weekend, and I'm excited. You know, it's always fun when comedians come through Lawrence.
Exactly, me too. And I've heard that they've been featured on Jimmy Kimmel Live as well as Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. And also they've been on The Onion. So very popular and amazing to have them here in Lawrence.
Yeah, so kind of big names, maybe a little unknown, but who knows, in the future they could be really popular. And so I was kind of looking into this. It's kind of a funny story how they first got started. They first started collecting VHS tapes in the early 90s, and so they found their first one. Okay, their first VHS tape they found was called Inside and Outside of Custodial Duties. And they found this at their local McDonald's, and I can't imagine finding this and then popping it in and watching it, and they're like, we could do so much with all this.
That's crazy to even get an idea, basically their career, out of a film about custodial duties.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's like the ultimate throwback Thursday.
Exactly. They'll be at Liberty Hall this Sunday the 16th at 7:30, so make sure you're there. I know that I'm going to try and go check it out.
Yeah, for sure, me too. So, you know, go check that out this weekend. Also, you start off your weekend, right? Basketball game Friday night.
Exactly. First game of the season against UC Santa Barbara tomorrow night. Sad thing is, though, there have been 120 student seats that have just been cut completely. So I don't know how much of a difference that'll make in the student atmosphere, but really disappointing that 120 seats have just been cut completely from students.
I know those are really good seats. It's kind of on the side, so it's close to the court. You know, a lot of students love sitting there, and they're definitely going to be missed. But
exactly, and I mean, initially they weren't going to be cut. A student senate had originally thought that, you know, they'd just be moved somewhere else. They would be moved to a place where general admission had previously been, but they have now just been cut completely for donors. So
so that's big news. You know, we're gonna notice it coming into this basketball season, and you know, more information about that is also in the Kansan, so you can check that out. Yeah. So also, you know, fun things happening this weekend. In the Kansan, there's also a great poster that shows the schedule for the upcoming basketball season. You said first game Friday night, first official game. So that'll be a lot of fun events.
Hopefully a great season. A lot of young players, but so far they've been doing well.
Yeah, so it's always fun going to a game in Allen Fieldhouse. There's no better place. There's really no better place. So kind of wrapping up the events, there's one thing that happened yesterday. You know, we're gonna kind of end on a bang here. There was a fire. There was a fire that happened in several apartment buildings on 12th and Iowa, and no one was hurt, thankfully. But you know, the fire department was called, and there was a lot of big flames. I know, and we have some footage from that.
It was a big fire. There were 6 different apartments that were affected by this fire, but thankfully no one was hurt. So.
Yeah, thankfully. And, you know, I read also in the Kansan this morning that someone tweeted that one of their animals was in one of the apartments, and someone saw that and they rescued the animal. So thankfully, everyone, including animals, was safe. But you know, big news definitely coming out of Lawrence this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that'll wrap it up for our for this segment of our Thursday Good Morning KU, and we'll be back with Katie. Will be back with an interview. So
Stay tuned.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. I'm here with our guest Jordan Ashley for Hilarity for Charity. He's an executive director for Hilarity for Charity. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
So can you tell us a little bit about what this event is going to be, what it's about?
Yes, so Hilarity for Charity is a charity organization started by actor Seth Rogen, actually. The mission is to raise money for Alzheimer's to find a cure. We are one of, if not the first, student chapter of Hilarity for Charity that we started here at KU. And our mission is the same. It's simple: raise awareness for Alzheimer's and raise as much money as possible as we can. And the way we're going to do this is by throwing a variety show at Liberty Hall, which is next Thursday at 7 p.m. We're featuring a lot of great acts, some comedians. It's going to be a lot of fun, and basically kind of like a big party and a big celebration to help defeat Alzheimer's, basically.
Sure, that's awesome. So can students get involved, or if not get involved, just at least come to the show? What are some ways students can either get involved or just...
So the easiest way for students to get involved is literally just show up on Thursday. Tickets are only $5 at the door, so really cheap to get in. I know we're all on a student budget, so I wanted to make it very accessible for all the students. And yeah, basically it'll go for 3 or 4 hours. We'll be doing raffles and other means to make money and donate. We'll do a big reveal at the end of the show and hopefully raise our goal of $5,000 to the Alzheimer's Association. Other ways students can participate, we're doing a big fundraising competition. And so we're reaching out to fraternities, sororities, and other student groups and having them create donor pages on our fundraising platform. And the winner of the team fundraising competition will receive our traveling trophy. And so there's a HFC trophy. It's about this big. It's going to be really flashy, really shiny, and look good in a lot of fraternities and sororities. Trophy cases. So we're hoping that really motivates people to get out there, ask friends and family for donations on their webpage, and basically raise as much money as we can.
That's awesome. So where can students buy tickets? Is it just at the door, or can they buy them beforehand?
At the door is going to be easiest. Just show up. We'll have plenty of tickets. Max capacity there is going to be about 700 for the night, so we can probably take in anybody we can. One of the cool things about our fundraising competition is that if you fundraise just $5, you'll be granted free entry into the show.
Okay, fun. So I know that there's a lot of competition to, fundraise the most amount of money. Can you tell everyone, I know there's a competition amongst universities also, so if this university raises the most amount of money, what's going to happen?
Yeah, so with Seth's competition, the way he's motivating all the students and all the universities to get involved is if KU Hilarity for Charity raises the most money out of all student groups across the nation, then Seth will actually come to KU and do a meet and greet. He's planning on doing a special commentary screening of Superbad, and he's going to bring a special guest friend along with him. So nobody knows who that is, but it could be somebody really funny, and it'll be really great.
I know he has a lot of great celebrity friends.
Yes, he does.
Possibly be coming to KU. So that's really a good opportunity for students to start off. This is the first year Hilarity for Charity is at KU.
Yes, brand new.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll see it grow, and I think the first year is going to be an amazing success also. Well, thank you. I want to thank you so much for being here, and everyone go see this Hilarity for Charity show next Thursday at 7
p.m. at Liberty Hall.
At Liberty Hall. Thank you, and we'll be right back with the news.
What do you mean? What do you mean my mocha's not here? I'm Ben Allen, seriously. What about here? Is that better? Oh, now my arm's disappearing. Obviously, this is even worse. Oh, I look good. I look real good. Make sure you tune in on Wednesdays at 3 p.m. to listen to me and a bunch of other sports guys tell you what you've missed and give you a little bit of an inside perspective on some of the athletes and basically what we're thinking. Make sure you tweet at us at 3InKey on Twitter. I don't know where else you would tweet at us, but you should do that because I'm lonely and I need friends. Please follow me, Ben Allen Sports. It'll make your day better. Probably not. It'll make mine better though.
Hi, I'm Jasmine Polk.
And I'm Nick Lewis. This is your Thursday Good Morning KU News Update. Kentucky Senator Mitch McConnell has just been elected unanimously to be Majority Leader-elect. He will become the new Senate Majority Leader once the new Congress is sworn in January. McConnell was elected by acclamation, meaning there was not a roll call vote or tally.
The new World Trade Center is nearly 1,800 feet tall with 104 stories. 2 window washers were trapped for an hour yesterday on the 68th floor. Although the workers were safely in their harnesses, the scaffold was tilted vertically because of an equipment failure. Crews came and cut out 3 layers of glass to rescue them.
Frazier Glenn Cross of Aurora, Missouri was charged with capital murder in the attacks outside of the Jewish Community Center of Greater Kansas City and a nearby retirement home on the eve of Passover in April of last year. In a preliminary hearing yesterday, Cross was very verbal and the judge ordered a competency evaluation before proceeding. A December 18th hearing is scheduled to discuss the results of the evaluation.
Walmart has revealed its plans for Black Friday this year. The first deal begins at 6 p.m. local time on Thursday and includes many big discounts on video games. Deal number 2 starts at 8 p.m. and includes deals on home electronics, such as a 32-inch HD TV for $98. The third and final deal starts at 8 a.m. on Black Friday and lasts until noon. The company is offering 30% off select Samsung TVs and home audio systems, as well as $179 for the iPhone 6 on a new 2-year contract, along with opportunities to receive $75 to $100 in gift cards.
Albemarle Golf and Country Club is being sold to the same group that built Rock Chalk Park Sports Complex. The deal should be finalized by next April. Bob Johnson, chair of the Albemarle board, assumes that all 36 holes of golf will remain, although there is speculation that one of the courses will be removed to make way for more housing.
No international player has scored more points in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki of the Dallas Mavericks. On Tuesday night, he moved up to 9th place on the NBA's all-time scoring list with 26,953 points in his career. Nowitzki scored 23 points in the win against the Sacramento Kings and received 2 standing ovations from the sellout crowd.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned, and Alden will be back here after the break to tell us about the weather.
Welcome back, everybody. Here's a live look at Daisy Hill. The 2 new dorms being constructed. The sun is shining and there are some clouds, but don't let that deceive you because it is very cold outside. Currently, it is 20 degrees with a northwest wind at 9 miles an hour, which is actually making it feel as if it's 13 degrees, and it's going to stay pretty cold too. There's also some snow in the forecast as well, so that's something we're really going to have to keep an eye on. Let's take a look at the almanac. We're forecasting a high today of around 28 degrees. The average high around this time of year is actually 55, so it's much below average. It's about 30 degrees below average or so. Here is your Thursday planner, and well, I guess we're having some troubles with the planner. Forecast high of 38 degrees today. There's your almanac. 28, 55 is our average. There is the planner. Hopefully we can get that to work. Maybe not. There we go. There we go. Sorry about that. 28 degrees at 2 p.m. today. That'll be your high temperature. North wind at 9 miles an hour. There'll be a wind chill to that though, so it's actually going to feel as if it is 19 degrees. And then at 5 p.m. you're going home, doing your homework, having some dinner. 24 degrees. The wind will be at 12 miles an hour. The wind chill rather will be at 12 degrees with the north wind at 10 miles an hour. Here is your 7-day forecast. There is a chance for snow on Saturday, and I do believe that it's going to snow. The models were having some troubles agreeing with one another, but they finally are starting to agree that there will be snow on Saturday. The big question is how much snow. Probably about an inch or 2 is possible. As for the time, well, we have a football game on Saturday and it will probably be snowing during the game. So if you're going to be going out to the game, I would recommend dressing very, very warmly and also expect some snow because it will be cold and it will also probably be snowing as well. The type of snow, it'll most likely be wet and heavy when it starts to fall, so slick roads is a concern that you will have to look out for. Memorial Stadium will not be a very pleasant place on Saturday. Sunday, 28 degrees. The snow will probably go into the overnight hours, so you can plan on that, but it won't be snowing all day on Sunday. The snow on Sunday would only be in the morning hours. High of 28 degrees. Monday, 29 degrees. The sun comes back out. It will still be fairly cold, though, and stepping out so you can see the rest of the week. There is a slight warm-up next week, 35 degrees on Wednesday, and there is a possibility, too, that our temperatures will finally get back into the 40s and more reasonable, seasonable temperatures. Around Thanksgiving, too, we might also begin to see temperatures reaching back up into the 50s, so it'll be more seasonable weather for the Thanksgiving holiday. But then December will be coming and our temperatures will begin to fall back off. That is your forecast for today. Have a good day today, and thank you for watching Good Morning KU.